All right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Welcome back to another live session. So, another beautiful day, and it's Friday. Friday the 5th. Seems like just as good as a day as any to get the job done. To come in here, be disciplined, manage risk, follow the rules that we have for ourselves, and ensure a beautiful day. So, that's exactly what I'm looking forward to doing. And there's a couple of decent looking stocks, which is great news for us here. Good news. Good news. I'm watching it, of course, from yesterday, CADL. Monstrous after hour move, pulled back, currently a little sideways. There's a fresh stock in GCTS, which could be today's leading gapper, right? And I'm saying could, as in the strong stock today. TARA is the other one. And then lastly, I'm keeping an eye on MDIA as a maybe. We'll see if this one does anything later into the day. But those are the top stocks that I'm watching at right there. You guys will realize every day my routine is the same. My routine is always the same. Yesterday's plan is today's plan. And as we go through every day, if there needs to be any adjustments or alteration, we want to make it as quickly as possible, right? So as we're watching at GCTS, I'm going to get into my trend lines. What is the high? What is the low? What's our range? So I'm seeing high point here is at 1277. 1277 for our high point so far. Okay, low. We've had a low around 982, which has been fairly low. And then 1015. I'm going to put 982 as the absolute low here. So that gives me the initial range. Now what about the most recent pullback? So we've pushed up around 9 a.m. Nice move. And we've had lows at 11:12, and now it seems like we're breaking below this, huge flag that we were having here. This is not ideal, especially not at this time of day. So I'd want to see this red to green back up into the open, hopefully. But we'll see. If it's done, it's done. But it's pretty early. Can't really say anything yet. Daily chart. GCTS. By the way, this one, I don't always say this, but this one is up 90% right now. 10 million shares of volume. I kind of stopped saying all that stuff. But I guess it's still important information to mention, right? But for me, I'm always looking at the highest percentage gaining stocks with volume. So I don't always say it, but yeah. So looking back at this one, on March 27th, it went to $56. I'm actually having a hard time remembering this one. The volume that day, 4.2. So I probably didn't really trade it. That's not a lot of volume. Today we already have 10 million shares of volume. So from 9 to 56, that tells me this moved up on light volume. But nevertheless, it was a good move. From there, we pulled back. Today, the first daily candle made the new high. And 1376 and then 2095 are two levels I'm going to watch, which are daily levels as we were stair-stepping down. Again, 1376. What time is it? 24. Time is going. I got to speed this up. And then 2095. Gotta make haste. So let me turn on my screen recording. By the way, guys, yesterday I uploaded everything that I missed for the last 2 days. I did slack off a little bit and didn't upload the archive, but we're all caught up. So hopefully you guys were able to study up a little bit last night. Yeah, coming into the next stock, moving on. CADL, this is the next one I really want to look at here. After our high yesterday, 1137. This, I honestly should have traded this stock. I had no reason to not to. I could have just used like, small size and just traded after hours. My hotkeys and everything on DAS is already set up for this stuff if I want to. I've done some, after hour, let's say pre-market really. It's been a long time. I traded after hour just once my whole career. Highest today are at 886 and we pulled back. Okay. We're currently around the $7 area, 730. Not too bad. Not too bad. TARA. There's not a ton to really look at here because it's continuation, right? In terms of where we can go, I'd expect, $11 area, which is after our highs. TARA and MDIA. Let's just quickly take a look at these two. TARA high point 662. We did see this type of chart a few weeks ago, and it was very strong actually. But that doesn't really mean much for today. This could just sell right off. So I do want to keep an eye on this, especially if it starts to get over $5. Could be interesting. Lastly, yes, for a high and low on this other one here. Let's just clear this drawing set. Let's see, high 477, low point around 214, 213 area. Daily levels 563 and perhaps 663. Key areas going back to August of last year. Yeah, we'll see how this does. 2 minutes and 20 seconds to the opening bell, which is a good time to remind you guys of the risks of day trading. I'm going to actually watch GCTS into the open. Seems the most promising for now, but I'll rotate to the other ones depending on what's moving. Yeah, this is a good time to mention the risks. The 2-minute warning is going off. Guys, remember that day trading, like any other business here in the United States of America, no matter if you're tuning in as a student, an expert trader, beginner, intermediate, doesn't matter where you are in the spectrum. If you know nothing, if you know something, if you know everything, doesn't make it any different. And that is that day trading is risky. It is hard stuff that we're doing here, and so we have to make sure that we proceed with caution. If we're going through the learning curve, it is highly, highly, highly recommended. And for our youth, is the YouTube muted? Well, it shouldn't be. It should be good. Yeah, if you are a student, it's mandatory. If you are one of my students, it's mandatory that you utilize the simulators and or a small amount of cash if you're now starting out. It makes no sense to be aggressive if we're not consistently doing well, consistently getting green days. You got to take it slow and ensure that your tuition to the market is on the smaller side. And that's all part of risk management. Other than that, remember the live streams are never a reason to try and copy trade what I'm doing. It takes months, more commonly years, to learn the strategy. Lastly, I do not invest for my subscribers. So that means I will never message you first, okay? Be careful with fake accounts. There's a million fake accounts, unfortunately. We're doing everything we can to ban, block, report them, but they create new fake accounts. I will never message you first, all right? With that being said, hit that thumbs up. I'll take a sip of water, and it's looking like it's going to be another fun, exciting day. I got to adjust my share size here, actually. Let's not forget. Or I'll be taking 3K shares into the open. Let's see how this does. GCTS. Or is it going to be the other stock, CADL, rather. The volume is pretty low on the other one. CADL, can we push through? Some choppy trades to start, which is telling me to ease off and be patient. CADL, a little choppy to start. There's no volume almost on this other one, which is strange. There we go. Now it's like alive. Oh my gosh. That was weird, right? Why was there such a delay? Oh, I didn't get filled. And I'm gonna get filled and get blazed. Okay, lovely. Why was there such a... I'm down 600 there. Why was there such a delay on this one to start? I never really seen that. Switching gears to TARA. $800 loss to start the day, brother. One scratch trade. TARA. We are somewhat a little extended. You see, I sized up there because the stock had me believing it was strong. The way how we took off and went up $1 a share. So once we pulled back, 40, 60 cents, I'm thinking the dip might be good. And how's the dip going to be on this other one here? TARA. Talk to me nicely. Can we get back above 505, 508? It's GCTS halting down, perhaps. It's cutting that one scratch. What's going on with this thing? This is a mess. But if it halts down, that could be good. Could provide an opportunity for me on the bounce. The halt down is at 990. From 12 to 990, just like that. I like that TARA is back up at 5 from that low of about 80. I want to give it a shot, but there's a spread there. I'll give it a shot. Small size. It's a little dicey. The other one is at 705. CADL. Switching back to CADL. There's the halt down on GCTS. There's 18, there's 20, there's 28. Big boy size coming out. CADL. What's it gonna be? CADL, take me to the moon. 29, 36. Do I hear 40, 50? CADL, I'm gonna size up like crazy here. Today I'm gonna go where I've never went before. To the moon. We got 40 and we're at high of day. It might just keep going. Or we might need a pullback. I'm gonna pull it on the screen when I can. I tried to get a fill at 13, no fill. Probably could have left the order out a little longer. There's 90. That's a bigger drop. It held though. 80, 75. Trying it here. I want to see back over 7. Nope, it's coming down. Chop City. Start day. I want to see CIDL halt down so that there can be like a resumption trade, or rather, I mean GCTS. There's a lot of chop. MDIA, of course, is the one that's been sneaking up. Just unbelievable. Sometimes you have to choose the right stocks, and that's difficult to do when they're all looking so good. Look at this one. Look how clean this is. Come on, man. This is the difference in the day sometimes. So we have 3 halts, and I'm interested in all 3 of them. But I can only watch one. So what's the time aspect? So GCTS 40 and 43 seconds. This other one is 39 and 19 seconds. MDIA. Oh, such a clean move, man. I was in the wrong place. But it's all good. I have preference for higher price stocks. I prefer the stocks at $10 area. So I'll usually choose those over a stock at like $2, you know. But better late than never. You know what they say. My goodness. If I would have traded this one, what would have been the entry? Um, it depends. It depends on like the price action, how it was looking. But perhaps over 33, which is like this high point here, right? Anything there with tight stops, I would have already been looking. Especially if I missed that, then the pullback that we had up top. The 1 minute candle to make the new high over 75. I mean, all when you gain the experience too, sometimes if a stock is strong enough, I can jump in and just put a stop in place. I don't usually do that though, but that's also a thing that I'd consider under the right circumstance. 39 and 19 seconds. We got about a minute. I'm going to trade all 3 of them, hoping GCTS can be good. This one is at 317. Let's see what it has to offer. It's showing sideways resumption. Guys, if you're watching on YouTube, hit that thumbs up, hit that thumbs up. And if you're a new viewer, consider subscribing to the channel. Can we get up there to 300 likes? Support your favorite YouTuber. So, watching and waiting. 19 seconds. If it's a 5-minute halt, no fear, no hesitation. If I see the dip and rip entry. 317. Here we go. Taking 92. Not a bad trade there. I'm going to try 3 again. There's 17. I'm going to size down a bit. Can we get through 17? 98. I'm late. I'm in all the way at 22. It seems to be holding. And it is a monster. I missed the dip there. 50. Nice. Halt is at 87. It might need to dip down again though. I want to be careful of the extended dip. There's 50. Oh, I'm going to still take it high. Not good. Not good at all, brother. That's disappointing because I knew it would have pulled back bigger. But the level 2 is going to entice me. 50. Kind of lost a lot right there too. There's 75, 78, 80. That's a great move up. It's a big loss. The other one is going to resume. I'm not watching at it. It's going to go down. Can it halt down again? That could be good. If it halts down again, that'll be good. See how it's holding 50 here? This is what kind of enticed me last time. Enticing me for losses. Not ever good. I wonder if it wants to go all the way. Oh, I'm not going to trade all three of them. This one's still active. I want to see this over 80. Come on. Where are those bulls? KB. There you are, KB. Right on time in good fashion. Struggling. Back to 30, perhaps? Back to 50. It's off the charts. Literally. So this is going to be the strong one. At least one of the watch list stocks were was the strong one, but it always sucks to not be in the right place. I do have to protect the gains at this point. I'm going to size down a little bit. I'm going to pull up another order entry for size. But I'm going to size down for now. Just 2K. It's holding 50 so far. There's 45. Okay. $36. It must hold there. It must hold up in this area here. If not, it's going to the depths. I'm always selling early. I probably could be holding this for 60, 70, but oh, scratch on the last position. I should have been back in right there. Yeah, what was I thinking? I had no reason to not be back in. No. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Brother. Brother. The 1 minute candle to make the new highs at 62. High fill. This, I gotta ease off a little bit. Coming down in size, 1500. Some choppy trades. If I was in there, I think I would have been holding here. Let's just give it a chance. There's some sellers coming in though. I wonder if it's getting shorted aggressively here. Hmm. I'll watch this area. Tight stops though. Should have been out of that a little sooner. 41. If it comes down, we have to reclaim immediately. That's not immediate. Scratch trade. It seems like we're getting a bigger pullback. It still seems healthy though. But where's the bottom? The VWAP is at 25. How low are we going to go? Actually, looking at the 5-minute chart updated, you had a lot of selling volume there. I don't know if it's a backside, but at least it's worth mentioning. It's possible. So far, the low's at 20. CADL, good bounce. Honestly, worth watching. If it gets over, well, it's going down again. I was gonna say over 680. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh my gosh. How does that happen? Gosh. What's wrong with me today, man? I'm buying the wrong stock here. I tried to buy 26. Well, let's say 28. I bought the wrong stock. I hope that was at least a winning trade. It looks good. I think it's bottomed out. If I'm in 26, I just hold and wait patiently, but you know, who knows what it's gonna do. Why do these things happen like this? Now I gotta wait for the highs again. The depths. Gotta regain the focus. Take control. Fair fill. Small size. What's it gonna be? I want to see at least 45, 50, 55 if this is any good over time. I don't like the volume profile on that last 5-minute candle. That's the only thing. It's a lot of volume and we did end up selling off. Cutting it scratch. Oh, 33. Just not good business. That's uh, just not good business. 33 is just so high here. I think there's a chance it curls here, but it's not a great entry. Show me something, show me something, show me something. 40, 43, 45. Talk to us nicely. We gotta see over 50 though. Mm. Come on, rip to 45.50. Show us the moon. Good. Ideal. This is ideal. This is good. There might be a chance for me to fly high yet. 88 for the highs. 75. I'm gonna try again. Oh no, it's back down. 60. I got 67, Phil. It's awful. I didn't take this dip. I don't trust it. It's fighting. Such a disappointment, man. It's like all that hard work holding up the lows to go up. Right now we're supposed to be at $4, man. It's back down here. In gallows. I just prepped my big size position and everything. The good news though is that it hasn't sold off. It might curl back up. The low there was 29. Usually would have sold off by now. Usually would have went to the gallows already. The candle has 3 minutes left. If it's gonna bounce, it needs to bounce right about now. If not, we end in pretty bad shape. The worst trade of the day for me so far is calling out that extended dip and still buying the dip high. Ludicrous. I'm gonna size down here. Seems like we could get some tricky price action. Miraculous fill right there. I'll take that. Whenever they don't sell off of those big flushes like that, it's usually a sign that there could potentially be a bounce, because sometimes they just go all the way down, right? So that's why I'll keep watching here. I think there's a chance it can go back to high of day actually. Oh man, what type of fill is this? Get me out on the ask. If not, I could have sold right here, 64. All right. The good news. Oh, okay. The good news is that the stock means business. I gotta be careful here though. What's that high? 65? Okay. Precise and accurate trades here. Low of the low of the current candle is 50. Gotta get into a good rhythm if I'm to bring out big size for high of day. Couple cents. Not a favorable fill, but okay. $63. Can we get over 65? There's 63. 64. 65. It's trying. It's trying. It's trying. It's trying. Can we see something? Choppy though. I might not be able to bring out size yet. It's like some short sellers still present up here. I might try again if I see 76, 77. Back down a little bit here for now. Son of a gun. Come on. We had 78 and back down. And then there's 80. And then back to 73. It's choppy here. It's choppy. I'm going to let it go. Come on. Pull away. Pull away. The halt up is at 430. I think we can see that halt up if we get short sellers to cover. I'll try with size if it pulls away. It's so tricky though. Oh yes, that's great. Do not fail. Oh, come on, man. What's up with these rejections? It's, it's holding. What's that low? 68? Okay, good. At least it's not going to go all the way back down to 30. Come on, man. Right there, we're supposed to get the halt up the next trade. Instead, it's back down. It's it's all over the place here on level 2. 91 by 4, 405 back to 91. The low right there was 68. Yeah, this is brutal. I'll try 83. Can we see 90 again quickly? Nope, back out. Too much churn. Oh, there's 90. I want to see the immediate move every time. It needs to be instant. Speed of light. I am interested in dips. It seems to be holding 80 for now. Or maybe not. 84, 85, 86. I want to be careful of a bigger drop here, like a smaller drop. It's trying hard to go here, pull away, but there's like selling. It's like they're still getting shorted. Can we get over 30? Can we get over 30? Erupt. Can we get 40, 50, 60? Come on. Oh, oh, I'm gonna sell too soon. Son of a gun. They should be covering here. Come on, moon, moon, moon. Good. There it is. They have to cover at some point. They can't, no, nobody can keep holding. The halt up is at 71. Can we get halted up? Oh, it's extended to 83. The halt is at 83, watching dips. It might get extended again because it's not quite getting there. There's 83. Can we get locked in? Can we get locked in? I want us to just get locked in here. It seems like we will get locked in. And a couple more seconds. There it is. Ladies and gentlemen, Friday, man. Friday, we sometimes get some nice moves. Friday, we sometimes get some nice moves. It's off the charts again. Gotta reframe. Oh, the pre-market high is up here too. And then the next level I had was at 563. Day trading, ladies and gentlemen. But for those people watching on, right? I want you guys to notice, more so than anything else, there is a system. There's a system, right? Like I know there are days where it might seem so random and like nothing might make sense. Why is this guy in and out so many times? There's a system. Some days are just better than others. And when it's not going good, I want to keep it extremely tight. That way the losses are to a minimum. And then on a day where it's going well, I push as hard as I can to try to maximize. The short sellers right now are on the run. And I need to stop sighing so much when there's a big drop and keep my eyes on the level too, because I think I'm missing data. Gotta focus on what's important and not be disappointed that the stock didn't go. It's just nonsense. It's not personal. The stock doesn't owe me anything. Just gotta stay focused. Keep watching for the next opportunity. Ten oh seven. 10:07 and 1 second for resumption. So it's 10:07 for resumption coming up. Big Steve, brother, we're looking to fly high. We're looking to go where we've never been before. Oh, 7:01 for resumption. We got 2 minutes. It's showing sideways again. Yeah, I'm not gonna take 8K on the dip and rip here. I might in the second trade, but not the first trade. The first trade, I'll have some smaller size. Just in case it's a massive loss, I don't go back to flat or red. With 8K shares on this stock, One big flush and it's back to red. That is the risk. That is the risk. But I'm also looking to go where I've never been, so I accept the risk. Always. Does not help that I have to use the bathroom. I've had to use the bathroom since the open. Not good. Number 2. Can you buy at a halt? You can't buy into it, but you can buy after or before. CADL, potential halt up on that one, it's $7. We got less than a minute to the resumption. Yeah, I'll probably have to take a bathroom break at some point, but not right now. I can say that. Couple seconds, 10 seconds, or 483. It's showing 92. Here we go. Oh, break of 5 rejected. Oh my gosh, why is it fluctuating so bad? I'll try it again. We might get a red to green. Terrible fill 65 though. Got that. Come on. I'm gonna size down. It's trying. It's trying very hard because we should have failed already. Can we get a squeeze? It's choppy, so I've sized down a 2K size. A lot of price action trades here. Not the best fills either. Can we see 70 out of this? Come on. Talk to me nicely. There's 67. I'll take 67. The other one is doing well. CADL. Hopefully gets halted up here. It seems like it will get halted up. I'm guessing we had a false halt. This one might be on the backside. No shares to short. I would love to short 55. Let's see how well I would have done. Probably covered right here, 35. There's a spread though. Couple cents. I think it's on the backside. I'm going to switch to the other stock. CADL. This is good for CADL. We're in a position to be aggressive, so that helps. Bathroom is calling my name, brother. Is that a bid? 40, 48? Maybe not. Having to use the bathroom and trading at the same time is just... It's not the way to go. Which is why I start the stream late almost, most days, because I think it's just better to do. And my body's on this weird clock where at that time of day, that's just when it happens, What am I gonna do? This thing is bouncing up. Hold up. Well, maybe not. What's that? 70. It's just so choppy. I'm gonna size down some more. Make sure I don't get back. it looks interesting here. I mean, it's 470 is like pretty impressive from 20. 1358 for CADL. It needs to get over 80 to look good. If this gets over 80, there's a very high chance we can see 524 again. But is that likely? Is that likely? But also, that's why I'm the most transparent trader that there is, because, you know, I'll say all these things just because it's all part of the reality of what day trading is, right? Sometimes you will be here and have to use the bathroom, but best believe I'm not going anywhere. There's a 10,000 share bid. Over 70. Is it interesting? Is it worth a shot? The pastor will endure. The resumption is coming up. I gotta switch over. Let's switch over. Let's also have an appropriate amount of shares quickly. CADL. All right, 734. Resumption is at 13 and 58 seconds. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Sometimes I actually have to count the math. So we got less than a minute. Count the minutes. MDIA over 70 could be interesting if there's a lot of volume, because then 80 is right there. Well, I don't know. Resumption's coming up. CADL looking for the dip and rip. What will it be? Less than 10 seconds. We're currently at 734. Here we go. Taking 15. Small bounce, nothing crazy. Try again. But nothing. Do I want to try again? Probably not. I'll be back. Bathroom break. Okay, what did I miss? Everything? Something? Nothing? Elevator music? Yeah, that's like the fifth official bathroom break over the years. MDIA, not bad. CADL, also not bad looking. This one could probably come back up later. I'm gonna size down on everything for now. Just try to regain a good sense of what's going on. This still needs to get over 80. But it's a good bounce here. John B, you can't rush the process, man. Can't rush the process, brother. These stocks still seem somewhat decent. MDIA, nice move up from the low of 389. Perhaps we can get a nice little bit of a 3-wire play or just a flag here. Could be good, but hopefully resolving to the upside. And that's not really good. Maybe I don't touch this unless it gets over 80 because it's looking decent in some areas and then it's choppy. Are we having an earthquake? Or is that just wind? What the heck? That's crazy. Hopefully it was the wind. You got to make sure the power doesn't go out at this rate. I felt the earthquake before in New York, like 10 years ago. On the bed, the whole bed just rocking. Like, what the heck is going on? You go in the living room, the chandelier swinging. Yeah, everywhere gets earthquakes, man. But New York area is usually a little bit like better for these natural disasters, but no one is safe really, or let's say no area is really safe. There's been stuff overseas, right? Taiwan had something. Okay. Yeah, that was definitely an earthquake. It's kind of crazy. But in these areas, man, you just hope it's never bad because with the subways and with these tall buildings, man, it's not even something you want to think about. And then the earthquakes creates tsunamis, right, with the water going out and then coming back in. This stuff would be a disaster. Some locations are prone. I mean, depending on where you are, some locations are prone to like tornadoes and MDIA. Nice dip and rip. Just waiting patiently. I've sized down, kind of just watching MDIA here to see if it does continue to consolidate. I'm waiting for 480 area. Well, this flag has been good so far. The dips holding up nicely. TARA sold off aggressively. GCTS bear flag down, not good. We lost on this one early. CADL, we're still watching and waiting. CADL. CADL. 758 is the hold up. Gosh, I looked away for one freaking second, man. Could have gotten that. I literally look at the chart and look back. Halt at 65. Come on, come on. Let's get locked in. It's gonna get locked in. That's good. This is good. And it's at highs. That's the difference of me capturing that move up. If I get a lower fill, I'm in at 19 trying to buy at $7 area. If I get a better fill, I'm selling into 40s and I'm buying back immediately once I notice it's going. Missing the move, kind of feel like I'm just chasing everything. So this should be good. In terms of size, I'm thinking fair size here, so we'll see. All right, let's see what it does. MDIA pulling back a little again. $35.27 for resumption. Waiting for resumption. Waiting patiently. The stock is in a good shape, good area. Let's say it's in good shape. This is the same stock from yesterday that did well. Power hour after hour. It seems like it's now coming alive. MDIA is on the backside. Looks like this one is taking over. I'm just seeing a lot of good things here. So, if we can see the dip and rip, or even if it resumes sideways and there's like buying, I think I'll be aggressive enough to take that. Tight stops, as tight as I can, and I'll risk the 500 that I have here to see what I can do. 35.27 for resumption. Waiting patiently. All right. 765. MDIA is resilient, man. That thing might just get back to 480. Deep breath. In, out. No fear, no hesitation. Couple seconds. 765. Oh my god, I'm a maniac. Oh my goodness. This is risky. I probably ought to ease off. You know what happened to me there? That's crazy that I did that. That is just disrespect, man. I should have lost money for that nonsense. It's like the time came quicker than I thought. And I'm not looking at the tape or the level 2, and I saw it moving, I just bought. That's me deserving to lose the whole day right there for that nonsense. Sizing down 1500 and waiting patiently. Over 50 could be interesting. But it's choppy, man. I'm gonna ease off. The other one, MDIA, is up again with another big green candle. Do not fail. Oh, you son of a gun. I gave it too much time. Son of a gun. It's holding up here at 50. It got to 84. CADL, this is a disappointment. I don't know if that one is going to do anything at this point. MDIA, on the other hand, very resilient. But we got to get over 80 and hold above 80. We just saw 85 just now, but back down. Of course, I sized up and then lost. Here we go. 77, 79. If candles start to close above 85, then I expect a retest of the high of day. We're right here, and it's looking bullish. It's looking decent. The low of the current candle is 63. There's a small bid here, but no immediate reaction. There are more buyers coming in. I want to see over 80 here. All right. I need to see more of a move. There's 92. I should have been in. Can we try again? Big bids. Much sellers at 5. It's trying. People are being aggressive here. Perhaps a pullback to 80 is necessary. Or maybe not. What's it going to be? There's 80. Now can we go? KB. 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 I should have just took my 10 cents. Nonsense, man. I don't know why I keep getting disappointed, but this is part of the game. Part of the game. Should have took my 10 cents in at 77 out of 87. Instead, I'm too confident thinking that the move will happen. Selling for a loss. I'd like to see a bit of a bigger flush here to get in. That's too early. And there are sellers. Still gonna bounce a little though. Man. Man, oh man. Man, oh man. There's a 50,000 share bid on CADL. Perhaps that's enough for the day. Perhaps that might be enough. You know the start preaching. You know the Christmas tree song? Oh, Christmas tree. It's miniature Christmas tree right here. Up, down. Titanic. That would have been such a sweet move going up, man. This is the type of trade though that I could add. I could add into this trade, but you know, to lose, it's just a little frustrating because I'd like to keep this stop as close to break even as possible, but kind of gave it too much of a chance. Okay. Um, I mean CADL still like trying. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be here all day. I hate this, but I do have to leave today again. Hopefully next week nothing comes up to where I have to leave because today is the kind of day I'd want to stick around. I still have orders left. Still have a ton of orders left, really. I've been below the average every week, every day of the week, except Monday. Looking back at the day, I wonder if I could have been more aggressive towards these bottoming wicks on this one. I think that's the one area where I could have perhaps been more, you know, a little more on it. But great day here, great day. It's 10:44 a.m. Today is one of those kinds of days where I have to shamelessly promote the course, because of all this excellent trading. So, for anybody who's out there that might be interested, you guys can check it out. I think I'm going to do the closing statements and I'll be out like south. At this rate, that's going to be one of those celebrity names. You got northwest, east, west, southeast, this, that. GCTS sneaking back up over 955. It could get more interesting, but I really want to see a stock like this halted up at 981. This has so much ground to cover that I think this is just a bluff. I would have had a terrible fill there, but still tanking. Tried to go short at 20. Probably would have been filled at 10. I think this is a bluff. But we'll see. Maybe it keeps going. You never know. If it does, I'd look to get in above, like, what's the highest? 55 area. But yeah, you guys can check out the classes for those of you who are interested in getting started in this hyper scalping style of trade. I'll go to single screen here. We'll talk about it quickly, and we're gonna get out of here. So of course, this is it, right? This is the baby merciless markets, right? The day trading curriculum and course that goes from zero to advanced, teaching you guys everything that we know here. Myself, Marcelo, Tim, and Tom, right? All the mentors here. You guys can always come down and check out the curriculum, and you can check out this diagram here to see what perks are included in the memberships. Gold is the highest package that we have. You guys can feel free to check it out utilizing coupon code TRIAD. It does come with one-on-one mentorships. weekly Q&As, ongoing lectures, um, free chat room access, and so forth. All right. And of course, if you guys are interested in checking out Tom or Tim, a lot of T's. This thing is back up at 936. You guys can feel free to check them out as well. If you come all the way down, you can find their program here. The course is still the same, but of course, when it comes to the archives and live recordings, things like that, you'll get their twist on it and how they're trading and how they're getting the job done. All right. So feel free to check it out. It's important for me to say that our program does not guarantee success, but we do think that it gives you a good edge, right? It's fairly priced. In fact, it's aggressively priced. I still tell Marcelo to this day it's too cheap, but um, we have it this way because ultimately we understand the struggle, right? We ourselves are coming from the struggle, and not everybody can afford a $5,000-$10,000 class. Like that. It's pretty expensive. So we have it set fair, at a fair price, and it's great material, great content. It's progressive, it's easy to digest, and of course you'll have us to reach out to at any time of the day to ask questions, unlike 99% of other people. Just yesterday, I was having a call, right? 30-minute session going over a couple of trades, screen share, and that's the beauty of the Discord, is that it all can get done right there. We don't have to go to Skype or any of these madness. Zoom, some people like to use Zoom, but there's no need. Everything is right there. We can go on an audio call or a video call, and we can share our screens, go over trades. Relentless, why did you take this trade here? There's nobody else out there that's ever doing something like that, which is why we're number one, right? And if this thing keeps moving over 55 here, I'll start to take some trades. GCTS. But I don't like that it's so spready. It seems like there's a lot of downside risk here. Is MDIA back up again? There's no way. Holy smokes. MDIA is back up again. Fifth time's the charm, they say. Nobody says that, but we'll see if it goes this time. In fact, this probably would be the third time since the move up. The high point right there was 95. It's definitely interesting, right? Guys, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up if you're watching on YouTube. Consider subscribing to the channel if you're a new viewer. MDIA, still watching to see what this one does here. I want to see candles closing above 80. There's a big drop for CADL. There's 83. The candle has 20 seconds left. $15 left. Can we close above 80? Can we get candles to close above 80? 80, 85, 90. 5 seconds. Seems like we might close right here. 79. Yeah, we're going to close about 78, 77, 76, somewhere there. Fair. Still not ideal though. I'll start to watch here, but want to be careful for a false breakout. Don't you stall out. Keep going. Let's see $5. It could be very aggressive here. There's not a lot of sellers there. What's going on? Come on. There's a hidden seller. That's what it is. There's a hidden seller here. Ah. How many shares are they selling? Or did it... Okay. Or is it a short seller? Cover. Yes. Cover, cover, cover. Cover as we go to the moon. Short sellers, goodbye. Goodbye. See you in the gallows next time. I want to be careful of a bigger pullback here, but let's see. Moon. The moon is calling our names. Stronghold at 50. Can we keep holding? Oh my gosh. I got back in at 69. 94 for the halt up. Short sellers, goodbye, brother. Halt level extended. There it is, chasing it down. Short sellers to the depths. Long bias trader to the moon. The halt is at 611. It might get extended again. I want to be careful of bigger pullbacks. Can we get halted up? That's what I really want to see happen here. There it is. Will we get locked in? It's going to get extended to 37. I'm not being overly aggressive to buy here. It might push. The halt is 34. 34, actually. 34. We might see a bigger pullback if it doesn't get halted up. I've sized down in anticipation. Can we flush down to like 580? 95. It could be too high. Okay, 73. And I'll take it scratch. 64 for the lows, much lower than I expected. But also fine. So I'm too early for the dip. I'm gonna miss it. My intuition, not where it needs to be. Come on. Okay, we need to pull back again, perhaps. A lot of selling here. Try one more time. Yeah, there's some sellers mid-teens. The low is 64. 20,000 share buyer at 6. There's mid-teens again. It gets through, but losing trades. I kind of knew I shouldn't have tried there, but it's all good. All good in the neighborhood. Come on down. The price is right. The low right here is 80. Seems like a high hold. Not bad. Hmm. Mm-mm-mm. Now like 10 losing trades in a row. You gotta be careful. And maybe I gotta get back to more of the basics. High or low. Stop trading in between. See, all those trades actually came in between without me getting a good grip on myself. Very avoidable. High or low, high or low. That's it. High. Why am I buying 15 if the high is at 30? The low is all the way at 60. What am I buying 15 for? Ludicrous. And then I watch back this video and then I go insane, you know? Gotta be disciplined with the trades. Gotta be disciplined. So if we get to 20 and it starts to pull away 30, like very high volume, I can try again. But other than that, I can be patient, wait for a proper entry. I think it holding 80 just now and then me seeing 605, it's like, I'm thinking I missed the dip again and then it's gonna go without me. Like just relax, man. We might be holding here. We are we? I'll take it at that resistance. I'm fine. I'll take the couple cents. If it gets over 20, I'll try again. Mm. That was close. There's a lot of green at 20 right there, but there still seems to be some smaller sellers. That's the trade I need to take, right? Not the nonsense I was doing just now. So sometimes you got to catch yourself in the act and make the adjustment. I think it should have went right there. It should have went. So what that's telling me is that short sellers are back again. Like people might have lost money, but they're not like calling max loss day. They're saying, nope, I gotta go back short again to make back money. Which maybe there's gonna be a backside at some point, but if it's not here, then they'll lose again, right? Let's see how it does. Back over 20 should be great here. Back over 20 should be crazy. Where's the move? Nothing. Why? 15. Try it again. We should see 40, 50, 60. These short sellers haven't learned their lesson, it would seem. Going short again, 630 to the depths. To the depths, brother. This might keep going. How am I not making money? What are my fills, man? I think it has more left in the tank. I think it has more to offer. 86 for the highs. The halt up is at 761. Being patient. I'm waiting patiently. Up or down. There's 50 again. Perhaps a bigger dip. Coming down. I don't know how I lost money. Those trades should have been flat. Low, 17. 20 actually probably was the dip. Tight stop here. What's it going to be? I'm going to try to hold this a little longer to see what it does. I want to see the moon of 50 here. 40 minimum. Talk to me nicely. Or nothing. What's it gonna be? It seems like we're getting a 5 minute pullback. I'm gonna ease off. I don't know where the low is gonna be at this point. I thought we should have held up there, so I'm gonna just wait. Maybe it's 6, maybe it's 580. I mean, I don't know. Could try 580 again, but it's a pretty big drop here. If it flushes down aggressively, I'd be interested, but this looks like a slow grind. Still somewhat bullish, of course, but definitely quite the pullback here. And we got CADL trying again. High of day is at 94. Big spreads, though. CADL is a tricky one, man. CADL is struggling. Yesterday the stock was so good, but you know, again, today is not yesterday. Today will not be tomorrow, so it's just what it is. RT shut it down. Perhaps, but I'll wait to see what this one does here. Small size, 1K shares. It's not about being greedy, but be more so today being a hot day and that we could see more opportunities, especially if a stock like this is at the highs. Let's see what it does. The bids continue to be a problem here, dropping out to the depths. Guys, if you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Consider subscribing to the channel. Yeah, today's plan, John B, I tell you, man. John B, I can see that you're a jokester if I'm to meet you in real life. That was a good one. That was a good one. Yeah, you know, if this one here doesn't like shape up and do better here, then I think that's it. The volume definitely could be better in some areas, but we'll see. Twin, thank you for the kind words. We appreciate the support. One of the OGs, long time supporter from the old days, still around and supporting us. Yeah, this could be a good place. I mean, not really seeing a ton of opportunities. MDIA, maybe later in the day, tries again. Likewise with CADL, but for now, both of them seem to be struggling a bit. Today's a solid day though. It's been almost like a month since we had a day over like 5K. It's been a long time. Yeah, this is a good place. So for those of you going all the way till 4 p.m., continue to be patient, continue to be disciplined, continue to look for those opportunities that you know and love. For anybody who might be on the other side of things, who might be red today or at max loss, do not give in to any frustration and revenge trade or overtrade. But instead, let's study up, let's review, let's come back even better for Monday morning throughout the weekend. Let's see where we can improve, right? Areas of opportunity to improve, whether it's cutting the trades quicker, getting better at identifying the patterns, identifying the setups, candlestick recognition, whatever it might be for where you are in your journey. Let's focus on improving. We understand that trading is not easy. It's very difficult. A lot of people do struggle. Despite the Discord at times can seem like everybody is green or something, that's not the case. There's still a lot of people out there who are having a hard time. And so we got to keep our heads down and keep pushing forward because, no one is safe, not even myself. The risk is real for everyone. The moment we hit the buy button and we go into trade, the risk is on the other side. So, we all got to be careful and keep looking for ways to improve. But other than that, and this thing is coming up to 790 by the way, CADL. We'll see if the bids hold up. Perhaps if it gets over 8, I can try again. But yeah, this weekend, I'm gonna look forward to just detaching a little bit. I don't want to obsess over trading. Trading will be here Monday. So I'm gonna just enjoy the weekend and then come back fresh and ready. So with that being said, take a look at those links down below for Momo Pro if you're interested in the scanning software that I use to find all these watch list stocks. Momo Pro is the scanning software, and you guys can utilize code Relentless for 25% off for 6 months. Other than that, check out the Discord, which is our chat room. That's where, and this thing is gonna give a good breakout. Okay, maybe we're not done yet. Awful fill. I'll take the small loss. I like that it's holding above 8. Oh, I should have been in. Should have been in. Why did I not buy? The bids are holding up a little bit better here for now, at least. Every time I'm about to shut it down, something else. Right now I'm thinking if it pulls back, what's a good area? I'm not in tune with it. Perhaps it keeps going here. Small seller. I got to be careful with the spread on this one as well. There's a small seller, 10,000 at 50, now 10,000. Sometimes I cancel the order, it doesn't go through. What's going on, man? Sounds like somebody's garbage can is getting blown around out there with the wind. Well, hopefully not ours. I could be out too soon here. But it's not the immediate bounce. Like, do I need to replace my keyboard? I probably got to replace this keyboard or something because I'm hitting cancel the order. The order's still out there. Happened yesterday too. I gotta maybe test it out. Right here, I'm watching for 35.40. I'll take one off. It seems like it's having some trouble again. Can we get over 35.40? KB, brother. Could be out too soon again, but just taking a couple cents. MDIA, man, sold off. I should have bought twice right there. This looks good. Oh, the bid's gonna come back down. The bids, brother, the bids. The bids, if we get on the ask, we got to 32, the bids were at 31. We got to 33, then the bids dropped to 14. Like, the bids need to hold up the levels. Unless somebody big really just sold up in there, you know? I'll take the couple cents. I'll probably get back in over 35 if there's enough buying coming in. But I want to be careful of being in and then the bids dropping again. For those of you in Discord, you can probably hear my younger sibling in the background talking about earthquakes and whatever. There's a small bid. 10,000. I'll take the 10 cents. That was close, man. There's a big seller that came, or else I'd have been in there nicely. I forgot I had an order with size. Gotta be careful. What's the pre-market high? 886. And then yesterday's high, 11. This is looking pretty good. Getting right back out if it's not going immediately. I need to see this go immediately if I'm in for that breakout there. $11,000 share seller at 70. 7,500 share seller 65. Perhaps we need to pull back. Or will it go? What is it going to be? Up or down? High or low for me? High or low? 65. 70. KB. But it's a small seller holding us up like that. Come on. 20,000 shares should be, one big aggressive trader out there somewhere in the world. A guy like Tim Sykes, somebody, we rip over 70. There's a 20,000 share seller at 80. The stock's struggling. It's why I'm still buying there, because I'm thinking, like, with everybody out there in the world that might be watching a similar area, it's like, and also short sellers covering through the highs. Went right back down. It's 11:30. Today's Friday. No shares to short. I would look for a quick dip here, and there it is. And the bounce is gonna work. 42 to 50. That would have been such a great short trade, man. It's like if there's shares available at every stock, those trades like that I could take so many different times throughout a day. It could probably add like 20% more gains. It's like we're in an area where the breakout is just looking like it's not gonna happen. And so the move down seems somewhat imminent. Not guaranteed, but tight stop. And also we had a 16,000 share seller pop up on the ask. Could have been in at 60, 64, 65, covering at 45 for a solid trade. But I still think it's pretty bullish, of course. Just watching, waiting. It's a bit more of a pullback there. 812, and I'm looking away. I'm distracted here. Perhaps that might have been a dip. 10. This could be early. Yeah, it might be early. 10 still holding though. Yeah. I gotta wait. I'll let this bottom out. Yeah, it looks like 10 might have been it. Close. I did have one poor trade today. I gotta remember that. Buying into that resumption without seeing anything other than the tape moving. Not even noticing the color. Those type of trades, you really deserve to lose everything on the day that you have because it's nonsense, you know? Gambling. That's what it is. You deserve to lose in the situations where you do like something super silly. You deserve to lose. That's just, because if not, it's a bad behavior being rewarded. Look at this sweet bounce from 20, man. Or 10. 10 all the way up to 48. Stock means business. So being that I missed that sweet dip, where's a good entry? The high is all the way up there at 880. This puts me in a bit of a predicament here because the range is so wide. We'll see. Tesla seems to be having some issues. Seems like some talks there in the chat. I don't have shares anymore. I had shares back in like between the 200 and 260 range. I got out. I'm waiting. I still want to get back in, but I think I want to see like 145, 150. But even then, I got to be careful because we did see $100 last time. I don't want to be holding through that type of drawdown if I can help it. There's a bid. It might keep going. If it keeps going on the size here. Oh, son of a gun. Tight stop though. Lurch there was low, meaning that the spread was so tight. I expected that to fly through 9. It doesn't seem like it's ready. I might let it go here. We don't need to see a ton of losing trades. How many orders am I pushing? I think right now is where I might be around the limit. But I think I was under the quota for the week, so I should be good. Should be good. $10,000 share seller 92 just as the volume starts to pick up. Only a couple cents. It's trying. Come on. More sellers though. Sellers in every key area. We got about 17,000 shares at 98 area. All right, all right. Come on. KB, where are those bulls? Let me see the move. Timer, 35. I wonder if we're even going to get a good breakout at this rate. It better give something good. 98. Waiting patiently here. If it's good, I will size up. And that smile is me accepting the risk of sizing up if it does go. Because I can already see what it would be if I go to the depths. The low right there was 76. Seems like we've been seeing mid 70s on the pullbacks. Holy fuck. I got a terrible fill, man, with size. Should have bought the bids. Should have bought the bids. That's annoying. But part of the deal. I was ready to fly right there, man. Oh man, that's disappointing. Can we see something over 41? Man, look at how what's going on? Why is it not filling me, bro? Think or swim, man. Now that see, I don't even want to trade anymore. One share. It better not fill me randomly. If I get filled, I better not get filled, man. Do I have the recording on this? I need the evidence in case I come back on Monday and I'm in the depths. Gotta regain composure. High 75. Let's see what it continues to do. Gotta stay focused here, as all good traders must. More opportunities might be coming. There's a hidden seller at 70, it would seem. Can we get over the level? 10,000 share seller 75 as well. Perhaps we need to pull back. Oh, I'm gonna miss that. I thought we might have had resistance there. I didn't go for it. Halt is at 10:08. At this point, I'd like to see the halt up. Get a full reset. Can we see the halt up at 10:08? Well, now 10:22 for the halt up. I'm out too soon. This is a disaster right now. This is a disaster. It's holding above 10 really well. Can we keep going? Come on. It's holding well above 10 here. There's 19. Still holding. Wow. Pretty impressive. Can we see over 20? The spreads are opening up though. I had no excuse not to buy that. Could have been in at 80. This is what you call wetting the bed here. Not ready yet. Lower? 48. Is it selling off? This is like too much of a drop for a 1 minute pullback. Gotta be careful the backside here. 47. I want to try 50. I mean, it's a high fill, but whatever. Oh, okay. All right. Good. So 50 is the low. That's a pretty big pullback. This is such sloppy trading, man. Like, this is unbelievable. You gotta really get yourself back in gear after some losses, right? You gotta shake it off and just regain that composure. This move is delayed here to 95. I expected it, but it's late. Can we keep going? Try again. Oh, wow. That's good. 73 for the halt up. Do not drop. How is that a flat trade? I'll get my chance. I'll get my chance. I just got to remain patient. Can we get locked in here 73? I will get my chance. I will get my chance. 91 for the halt up. I want to see it get locked in. Can we get locked in? Oh, I'm late. Worth a shot. Aggressive, but worth a shot. KB, tell them talk to us nicely, man. This is it. This is where we get ourselves going for real. Where are those bulls? Oh my gosh, 20. Man, I feel like I should have done so much better with this, man. Low of 20. It's back at 50, which is good. 5 days at 91. The halt up is at 11:18. Wait. Oh shit. Why am I being too distracted here, man? I'm gonna go crazy. I'm gonna go crazy, brother. This is almost embarrassing. Taking a call during trading session. 77 for the highs. We had a low of 30, which is a great dip. I should have already been in. Gotta keep paying attention. That order is going to be filled immediately. There's a bid that came right there, but no good. In and out quickly. Might try again though. Over 70, we could see a move. And perhaps not quite. I'll try again. Bro, what type of fill is that, man? That's nonsense. It's holding. I'll try again. Do not flush. Come on. Gave that bid too much respect. 40,000 shares disappeared. Disappeared on us like nobody's business, man. Alright, I think I might be done. Why did I give it so much time? Why? If it's not going immediately, sell. Even if there's a big bid. Gotta follow the rule. If I follow the rules exactly every time, it'll be flawless, almost like flawless trading. I'd have to change my name from Relentless to Flawless Trading because I'd be doing better. I think with this stock right there, I should have been double the gains minimum, but we'll take what we have. It was a great move. Decent trading, not the best trading, but we'll take it. It's a great day. Green is good. Green is good. This looks like a rejection candle, and it came right up to a resistance level that we had prior, which was, what day was this? Yesterday's high. Yesterday's after hour high. I had a terrible fill, man. I took 4,000 shares at 80, and the ask was at like 90. I got filled at 99. This was disappointing. Out at 79, man. But the bid that was there disappeared. I don't think they got filled. the 45,000 shares came up and just gone. And me buying 15 and 12 thinking, yeah, to the moon. Good, fair trade, but just could have been quicker on the sell. I'm realizing something that I need to be better at, which is in certain areas, I'm getting too much, I'm getting too comfortable. Like, even if I think the move should happen, I need to still respect the rules of engagement. The move still needs to be immediate, especially in that situation where it's like heightened volatility at the highs. Why am I getting comfortable crossing my legs, putting my foot on the desk? It's like that's me getting complacent in that area, you know? You gotta just sell stock if it's not doing what I think it should do in that immediate sense. But this is a good day. This is a good place to shut it down. We are out like south. Um, this is still a good stock to watch if it gets back over. I'm not interested. Like some people might watch 1022 right here for the 1 minute candles to try and make the new high or maybe even the low in this range. But I think over the highs is the only place I'd be interested. And I do have a bunch of stuff I gotta do. I hate being in this situation where I would prefer to stay, but there are some other things that I have to do. But being here definitely has been more rewarding, right? More rewarding than any nonsense I would have had to do. So maybe I just stay, you know, say to heck with anything else. There's nothing more important than what I'm doing right now, right? I think XXII looks good, but I would love to get a lower entry here. Damn, it's gonna go. And it's gonna go back down. This what's going on here? I did put out a bid for 44, but then I changed my mind. I'm like, it's too high. I'd love like 38, 39, all the way to 69. It's pretty good, but right back down. So a bit of a false breakout there. Watching to see what it does now. I should have been more aggressive to just mark it in right there. It looks good. I'm being more aggressive here, but it's not going to pay off. Small loss. CADL down and sideways. But if this one is like too messy here, I'm gonna just leave it alone. But it has potential. Didn't expect to see 32 again right there. Is it good or is it not? The other one is halting down. CADL. The resumption should be good. There's a huge seller there. SXXII still looks interesting. Come on, come on. Can we see over 55? I need a different order entry for size in case it does surprise us. Probably go 3K max. Not going to be super aggressive because it seems like it can flush down hard, you know. I'm looking for an explosion over 70, but not quite, not quite. What time is that resumption? Oh, 04 and 12 seconds. We got to shut it down. It's getting late. Taking this dip, and it's going to take me to the depths. That's okay. I'll take my 20 bucks or 70 bucks. In at 19, the dip is now down here at 98. I'm too early. Not a bad stop though. We got out at 11. Could have been worse. Now I'm going to watch this resumption and then I'll be done for good. CADL. I will trade, especially if I'm doing well. I'm going to trade until the opportunities are done. And this here is another opportunity on this resumption. But I'm only going to have small size of 1K just in case it pulls a fast one. We are halted down at 882 and there's about 2 minutes to go. Guys, if you have not hit that thumbs up already, be sure to do so. And of course, if you're a new viewer, consider subscribing to the channel. Yurt, where have you been, man? You got to get back in the Discord. It's been a long time. It's been a long time since we saw you in there. Hopefully, I'm not going to end this day here with a loss on this resumption here. Let's see how it does. It's showing 55. Trading like the silent assassin. Silently trading. Hopefully, you've been doing well. Hopefully, it's been going well for you. But good to see you back for sure. You got a lot of traders choosing to be private these days. It's understandable. So 04 and 12 seconds. Watching, waiting. Here we go. Couple seconds, 10 seconds on my side. 882. It's showing 71 now. I don't know. I probably could have been in. Could have been in. Nope, not touching. Can I go short? No shares to short. And is it gonna go down or up? I would have covered. It's too risky to hold. But it looks like it's going down, brother. Hidden seller 81. This is a high risk trade here as well. 97. Small size stuff. I think that's it. That might do it. 9. Is it gonna go over 9? Yes. Oh, okay. I could have been back in there. I thought it was done. 17. There's a 20,000 share bid at 88. I think that's it. I think that's it. I could keep trading, but that's it. That we're done. That's it. Shutting it down, man. We're gonna end the day just over 10K. XXII I thought could have been better, man, but that flush out there, that's a good place to shut it down. Can we see something over 17? I'm not trading, just kind of watching here. Or let's see, maybe I take a few more trades. 22. I had a window pop up right there. I'm not in. Well, okay. That's my cue. Not red candle there, saying relentless, run away, brother. And I would have been in 22. I would have been in 22, stopping out at 70 for a $400 loss, and like, come on. So I got saved by clicking something on the screen. It popped up. Done. Done. So. Which one? This one here. All right. For those of you on YouTube, enjoy the weekend. Don't obsess over trading. Let's just detach, relax, have some fun. Study up on Sunday. This week is my week to do the Q&A for MMU. I do have something that I have to do on Sunday, so I might not be able to do it. If not, Marcelo usually is doing his brother Q&A for the entire Discord and like YouTube channel. So if anything, you guys can check in with him there. But if not, on Monday for sure I can do something on Monday, or if not, next week again on Sunday. But I have to help this older woman with some stuff, some documents and paperwork. You know, like people don't know how to use technology as well, so sometimes you got to step up and lend a helping hand. This all this stuff is gonna take like 5 hours to do though. That's or 6 hours maybe. It's gonna be long, but you know, it's all worth it because in the end we're gonna be blessed for helping others, right? So Sunday after that, for sure I'll be doing some studying. If it's too late to do any sort of Q&A, I'll do some studying on my own, and then I'll be ready to go Monday morning. So guys, take care, stay safe, stay green. I'll catch you next time. It's been Relentless. Hit that thumbs up on the way out. Check out those links down below. Stay safe, stay green.